That's what's up, people. What's going on? Okay, yeah. Alrighty, welcome to another episode of Quickies. It's not just another episode of Quickies today on the show, guys. I can tell you a reason, or 1001 reasons why it isn't just another episode in a moment. But in the meantime, introducing weighing just only 2 pounds and most likely with a height of 4.2. You don't want to see what's below, right? Let's go. Introducing to the show, making our debut. Calm down. Let's be calming down.
Okay.
Let's be calming down. You know the weight is not much. The air conditioner will not blow you out.
I'm hyped. Come on.
Right.
Okay.
Alrighty, guys. Meet C. She's making her debut on the show today.
Hello, guten Tag. Yes, ich heiße C. My name is C. Thank you for having me on Quickies. Thank you so much.
You just heard that. You're wondering what she was saying. Well, C speaks French
and German.
Wow, I didn't know that part, but Good to know now. So what do you call quickies in French?
I can't say that one, okay.
Come on, just go on.
No, I can't.
Okay, in German?
I can't.
You can't?
I can't.
Alright, how do you say
it's
welcome?
Too heavy.
How do you say welcome in French?
In French you say bienvenue.
Bienvenue.
In German you say willkommen.
Willkommen. Welcome again. Willkommen. Bienvenue.
Oh, Jozaza.
Jozaza. Yeah, right? Isn't that the right
No, but
Jozaza. What did I say though?
That is not French.
You said Jozaza.
I said bienvenue.
Bienvenue. Like that's venue?
French. See. Pay for your lessons. Pay for it.
Alrighty, so C joins us today, and guys, today on the show, you're gonna be seeing something very interesting, a little twist to everything, and our video of the day is something special, something you probably have seen on social media, trended a week or so ago, and we're bringing it back, and we're doing something different with it. You understand? But the title of this episode is called
"Is It Too Much?"
That's like, is it too much? Well, it's not too much. I wanna be a porn star. No. I didn't say that.
He didn't say that.
No, I didn't say that.
No, he didn't.
Alright. I thought that was what Tenny was referring to.
No, that's not what she said.
Alright. Okay, so this particular video trended on social media, like I said, and well, it did generate lots of controversy with people speaking, well, for and against. Well, it depends on who you're speaking for or against, or what you're speaking for or against. But let's not spend too much time talking about this. Let's show you the video of the day. By the way, we told you it is it too much, right?
Yes.
So let's go.
God no go shimoso. So I went on a date with this guy, yeah? He's a guy some of you might know, but I won't mention names. It was supposed to be a perfect date. Seaside, candlelight, good food. And we're supposed to try to know each other, like get to know each other. First date now, as courtesy demands. And this guy came up with questions like, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? And I'm like, balance me here real quick. Am I on a date or attending an interview? Like, I don't understand. Guys, you really need to learn the kind of questions you'll be asking on the first date. Then I asked Mr. Man, what's your retirement plan? Let's be petty together. Now, I know how to be petty. And so I told my friend, and my friend was like, if you shouldn't have done that. Please, have I done anything wrong? If you were in my shoes, what will you do? Girls, what's the weirdest questions you've been asked on a date? Because after that question I asked, we all went our separate ways. And that was it. Tell me, what's the weirdest questions you've been asked? Let's discuss.
Hi guys, so yesterday a lady made a video speaking of how a guy on the first date was asking her what her plans were for the next 5 years. Let's cut the story. I'm the guy she was referring to, and I am not ashamed to ask you what your plans are for the next 5 years because I'm only trying to know you. I want a lady that prepares for the future. If you don't plan for the future, you're already planning to fail. And I don't want that for myself or for my family. Let's even know what we are doing before we dabble into anything or get into it. So it's not too much to ask you on the first date, what are your plans for the next 5 years? Where do you see yourself? And then you get angry and walk out on the date, you walk out on me. Does that even make sense? I mean, I want to be 70 years old and be living comfortably. I don't want to be asking my children for pocket money. That's not the kind of life I want for myself and my family. No! I want to be able to travel to the Bahamas, to Mauritius, even at an older age with my family and live large. And if we don't plan for it, things will not fall in place. You have to plan. So I'm asking you, what are your plans for the next 5 years? Am I wrong for asking? Is it too much to ask?
And we're Welcome back, guys. So, KSB, what do you think? Is it too much?
It's not too much.
It's not too much. I mean, you need to inspire, to acquire. I like what you said there. Future.
Well, there you go.
Important.
You saw that. Is it too much? AKA, what is your retirement plan? AKA, let's know what we're doing.
Yes.
AKA,
I want to know
does that make sense? Does that make sense? Why can I know? Well, anyway, that's the video of the day. And again, the tag is it too much? We're asking you if it's too much. Are there, appropriate or more appropriate questions for a first date? I mean, this is very serious, and then it's not still deep, in my opinion. Like, this is not that deep. Let's be calming down. Let's be calming down, because in this life,
I mean, if you ask me, I don't think it's an inappropriate question for a first date. I mean, it's just they didn't know what their first date was on. I mean, you need to understand this person you're going out on a date with. At least you've been talking, so you should know to an extent, okay, is she the type that wants to settle down soon, or is she just there to have fun? Then you know what you're going to hit her with. But as far as I'm concerned, it's a good question. I mean, it's a question that we need to ask even more.
Well, in my opinion, it's not time for our personal opinion, but just as a background and, the foundation to what will come later, I feel like this particular situation was just two people from separate worlds, sitting down for a conversation, and then they apparently stepped out for different reasons. One, the reporter, you know who the reporter is, right? One who came out to report this matter, came to have fun, and then the other, the husband material, came to find a wife material of equal yards, and apparently found something else.
Yeah, he was
turned out they came out to create content for us. Just so you may know, they are both content producers. One a comedian, the guy is a comedian extreme, and the other one I know also produces skits and stuff. So apparently two entertainers came out to entertain. That's all I saw. But this is deeper than that. Well, I did say that it's not that deep.
Yeah, it's not that deep.
But then, before we get to all of that, we'll take your reactions, and when we get back from this, we'll take the first set of reactions. When we get back, we'll play a game on the show. Okay. She doesn't even know she's going to play a game. Yeah. We'll play a game on the show. But in the meantime, let's everyone know what your thoughts is about the video of the day. The comment section is right there. Do you think that was too much? Do you think that was too inappropriate for a first date? Remember that they were having conversations before they met physically for that date.
We can only assume. We can only assume. We don't know that they were having conversations.
They did mention,
I mean, it might have been that thing that my friend knows your friend. They were like, okay, we're both single. You guys go out on a date. Maybe they just met at the show and were like, hi, I like your face. Let's go out, something like that.
Interesting. Okay, whatever the case, do let us know what you make of this right there. But let's go check out the first set of responses. People agree and others disagree. For or against. Is it too much? How do you say is it too much in German?
Pay for your class.
I'm not having a class. Just say it to the audience. Pay for
your class. Stop taking free.
I'm not asking you to teach me.
Let's go and see.
Let's go and see what?
So I went on a date with this guy, yeah? He's a guy some of you might know, but I won't mention names. It was supposed to be a perfect date. Seaside, candlelight, good food. And we're supposed to try to know each other, like get to know each other. First date now, as courtesy demands. And this guy came up with questions like, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
I'm the guy she was referring to. And I am not ashamed to ask you what your plans are for the next 5 years, because I'm only trying to know you.
I don't think the question the guy asked was inappropriate. Because maybe he had plans for the girl. Maybe he's seeing himself planning a family with the girl.
Different strokes for different folks. But if you ask me, no. That question wasn't out of place. It doesn't matter whether it's on the first date. It doesn't matter whether it's on the second date.
Like, if I want to know things about you, dating is the kind of right thing to do. Like, we should discuss and know things about ourselves. So if I want to know things about you, why should you be offended? And even if you're offended by that kind of question, you should pretend like once you show your bad character on your first date.
Like, seriously, on the first date, so you're asking that kind of question. I don't understand. That shouldn't be question for a first date. Like, it's too sudden.
You don't get plans, you don't get anything for your mind, you don't plan marriage, you don't plan anything. So why I can't get involved with you? It don't make sense. You go straight to the point.
So there you go, folks. Welcome back. Different strokes, different folks.
Yeah.
Some agree, some disagree. Apparently, it is appropriate for some to get such questions. For some, it comes out weird. Like.
Did you notice that the guys were mostly in favor? Like, did you notice that?
Come on.
I think I saw more guys than ladies.
Do not start a gender war. Come on.
No, I'm just saying that ladies have fun now. Why didn't you come out and speak?
A few of them will come out. I'm sure we'll get that on our second beats of responses. In the meantime, it's time for game. It's a game time on Quickies this week. Let's go. If you're ready, pull up. Let's go. Okay, so there you go.
Okay.
We're doing riddles today again.
Riddles.
Just simple questions.
Riddle me this.
Say that again.
Riddle me this.
Yeah, riddle me this. What does that mean?
It means ask your question.
What language is that?
English.
Riddle me this. English, actually. What do I know?
I have no idea.
All right. Would you go first? Well, I do.
Ladies first.
Oh, wow. Fantastic.
That means you ask me first.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
All right. I don't mind. A gentleman. Perfect gentleman. All right. Listen carefully. What has many keys? What has many keys but can't open a single door? You have just 10 seconds, my lady.
Many keys can't open a single door.
Yeah.
Keyboard.
A keyboard. A keyboard.
Or piano.
Or a piano. That's nice. That's correct. No problem. How are you not doing like you didn't know it?
Okay, so my own question. What month of the year has 28 days? Not only.
That's like the cheapest question ever.
Okay.
Yeah. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September.
Don't be proud. Just say all of them.
October, November, December. Because if I say all of them, you feel like I don't know the 12 months. So I'm going to call it out for you, like month by month.
Okay, touche.
All right. What's touche?
You have to ask when I speak. Then if I don't speak, you say I should speak. Come on.
I mean, it's just so that everyone watching can know. It's not like I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Touche is like Ojebi.
Second question. Hopefully someone loses so we can get free lunch for the other person. But while we wait for that, let's go with this one. What invention lets you look right through a wall? What invention lets you look right through a wall? It's an invention.
Facebook.
You look right through a wall on Facebook.
Well, Facebook wall, so I'm just guessing.
Yeah, looking at Facebook wall. What's your Facebook account?
C.
Just C.
I. N. Y.
Why are you whispering? Cindy, CINDY.
Yes.
Okay, just that.
Cindy UK EBM.
All right, you can go check. Just go follow, or send a friend request. We've done you a favor. We mentioned Facebook call. All right, that's your final answer.
Yes.
All right, you're very wrong. I said an invention. Every time people mention invention, people don't be thinking scientific one thing. But well, scientific, whichever way you look at it, anyway, it's a window. That's your answer right there.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does. I make a lot of sense too.
Yes.
I know. Your turn. If I miss this or if I get this correctly, you buy me lunch today. Let's go.
Okay. Bread and beans, have you? Okay, so my own question is, what is that one question that you can never answer yes to?
Why are you asking me simple questions? I feel offended. Like you're testing my intellect and then I don't know. What's the clue?
If it's that simple, why do you need a clue?
Just say your question again.
If I ask you that question, you can't say yes.
I can't say yes.
Yeah, you can't say yes.
Are you asleep?
I think you're peeping into my notebook.
Do you have a notebook?
Yes, I have. Yes, it's a notebook.
A notebook in your phone?
Yes, a notebook, iPhone notebook.
On your phone?
Okay, he's right. He won. Yeah.
I always
Bread and beans.
Always
with pure water.
You don't decide what I want to take, right? I'm not trying to grow taller. Anyway, when I don't need such nutrients right now, I need some other thing. Like, let's pack it all together. Your pockets will leak today. You know what
Bread
I mean?
and akara.
You know what I mean? Alrighty, we're done with game time. That's the segment called Game Time
And
on
I
the
lost.
quickies. On quickies this week. Yeah, you lost. Thank you for confessing that.
I'll come back.
How do you say thank you, winner? On say, just go on. How do you
Is
say that in French?
Okay, thank you is merci. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. In German, you say danke or danke schön.
Yeah, I know danke.
Danke.
Danke. Okay, that sounds like Hausa.
I know.
Alright.
Nagode.
How do you
is
say
Hausa.
winner? That part is important. Maybe it's all loser. Just say.
My mommy said I should not call people winners.
It's alright. It's time for our second set of responses on the show today. We'll be right back. These persons also, some of them agree, some of them disagree. But hey, are there rule books? You know, or that's are there rule books? Is
Are there
a rule
rules?
book to first dates? Really, is there a rule book to first dates?
And if there is, who wrote it?
And can it be edited?
Yes.
Let's edit this
And
thing
can I
because
download it online?
life is not even balanced anymore. Like everything is not balanced. People will come up today to say this and that. Let's check
Yeah.
out what these people think. Be right back.
So I went on a date with this guy, yeah? He's a guy some of you might know, but I won't mention names. It was supposed to be a perfect date. Seaside, candlelight, good food, and we're supposed to try to know each other, like get to know each other first date now as courtesy demands. And this guy came up with questions like, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
I'm the guy she was referring to, and I am not ashamed to ask you what your plans are for the next 5 years because I'm only trying to know you.
Get to know like things like how school, what she does for a living, those kind of stuff. It's normal opposite of then I guess maybe it's a second date, third date question, hey, no problem. It's not hard, you get.
Okay, so first dates are very important, and one should be careful the kind of questions asked and the kind of responses given on a first date because people form opinions about you on the first date. So such questions should be left for another date. I personally see nothing wrong with such questions, though, because it seems like the person wants to take you seriously.
People have different ways of understanding things. Maybe she's not understanding from the direction where he's coming from, and she didn't feel comfortable with it.
Welcome back, guys. Okay, so KSB, let me hear from you first.
All right.
What's your opinion?
Okay, so first, let me take you from the guy's response. First and foremost, people think, and I thought also that was quite aggressive, you know, sort of too much, so to say. But I understand. The lady mentioned that was supposed to be some seaside, candlelight, good food kind of date, which means he must have spent a lot. So he's literally just angry that after walking out on the date and walking out of his life, you then come on social media again to now say, yo, what do you guys think? What's the weirdest question you've been
Okay,
told?
so what will
Asked on the
you do
first date?
if that happened to you?
If I were the guy, right? Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm the guy. Not in this case, I'm not the guy.
Okay.
Alright, so I think that's it. Like, it's clear. We're probably not on the same path. Our journeys obviously different. So, well, probably.
But would you be angry too?
Honestly, no. I won't be angry that you're walking away
Okay.
out of the relationship, but I probably most likely will be angry that you're walking out on the date. Like, you just stood up from the table and walked away. We're not sure that's exactly how things panned out, but turned out that day. But, well, anyway, that's me.
Yeah, I mean, if you ask me, I feel like there's just a lot that went on behind the scenes that we don't know.
Exactly.
I mean, how did she walk out on him? She might have done some drama, maybe poured water at his face or something. I mean, she would have done something to make him angry. Because extreme, I hear he's a cool guy, he's chill, so I don't know why he would get angry that way. But then again, I mean, what's your plan for the next 5 years? Come on, it's a serious question.
All right,
I don't want to be dating you for 5 years. I mean, we have a lot of 10-year-old relationships that ended abruptly for no good reason. So we need to find out what's the plan.
From the first day.
It's not a crime.
All right.
From the moment you were born, there was already a script for your life.
Who wrote this?
Rema. Words, grab it.
It's not like the Rema, like Maven's Rema.
No, not the one that likes woman.
Wow.
Punchline.
I'm sure he likes you too. I'm just saying.
Quick.
I'm just like quick. You're doing this sharp. You're first show, you're doing things sharp. I like it.
Okay,
that's
so
fine.
honestly, I don't think there was any reason for her to feel insulted by that question. It's a good question. Guys should even ask it more. I mean, what would she have preferred? What's your sex life? What's your this? What was your last? Why is a fine girl like you still single? I mean, it's just so cliche. All those questions. I mean, it's good to have a guy asking that kind of question on the first date. There's no rule to say first date, second date, last date, fifth date. Just ask it when it comes.
Exactly. So again, like I said, when we first saw the video, I think those are two separate people. One obviously looking for something serious, the other one out to have fun. She probably just wanted to relax, get to know the guy more, take things slow. But this guy, maybe he really would have loved to take things slow as well. But then apparently he just exactly wanted to know what he's getting into, and that's not a crime. I think understanding is important. If you're looking out, if you're stepping out to just have fun, you probably should be looking out for people who just want to have fun, right?
And it's very important for them to have a conversation prior to the first date. I don't care if your friends hooked you up. It probably wasn't good enough. They should have known. You should have understood this person's character somehow. I don't know. Known if she's a play.
And then see, right? Sorry to cut you.
Yeah.
Something just came to mind. Hey, people. I did hear say she's on a date and not out for an interview.
Okay.
Tell me what interviews are for. It's just two different scenarios, but two similar scenarios, if I may. Because for interviews, employers want to get to know the employee better, or the prospective employee better. They want to know who exactly they are hiring, right?
Yeah. Who's joining their firm?
You get, and so they ask questions like that.
So who am I joining with myself in a relationship?
Is it because that question is somewhat,
she's not used to that question
from an interview or from regular interview sessions? Is that why this is coming off like some interview questions?
I mean, I would argue with that, because I don't think it's really from interviews. I mean, in some home settings, I'm pretty sure their fathers ask them, son, what's your plan for the next 5 years?
Exactly.
This should be questions that are part of us every day, so we don't miss our way, we don't get confused about what we want to do with our lives. So I just think that's it. And it's obvious she's just there to play. She's not looking for something serious. So
she wants to come laugh.
Apologies to my man for getting upset and for having her walk out on you. For your payment.
So if you're looking for that seaside,
it's not me.
Candlelight, good food kind of date,
go for extreme.
No, don't go for Alrighty, so there you go. Is it too much? AKA, what is your retirement plan? AKA,
God no go shame us.
So many AKAs for this episode. Let us know what you think, and of course the social media handle is right there. Remember, you can also be a part of the show, sending in your responses every single week. All you need to do is reach out to us via WhatsApp. The number is right there as well. Just say hello, or hey, what's up?
Hello,
or just say
salut.
Bienvenue.
No, bienvenue.
Bienvenue, yes, like where's the venue? Yeah, you can just say that. Right? You can just say that on WhatsApp, and then we'll send you the video for the next episode. All you need to do is send us back a 60-second response of what you make of the next video, right?
Yeah.
Until next week, folks, I want to say special thanks to C for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Danke.
Dankeschön.
Is that French or German?
German.
I feel like you mix things up sometimes. Like,
no, you are just not used to it. You say Dankeschön in German, and you say bien. Sorry. You say merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup in French.
Ladies and gentlemen, merci beaucoup. Until next week.